Hey neighbors, Brent here with your daily prayer challenge. We are on day 9 of our 40-day prayer challenge with Draw the Circle for Mark Batterson. And today's reading was extremely inspiring to me. It was especially inspiring because I just left a meaningful time with Ministry Architects. It's a national ministry consulting firm. They are here in town working with the Woodlands UMC to help us build foundations for a bright future in our student ministry on both campuses. So I just finished being with several adults and students who were basically expressing their dreams for what our student ministry could be in its future. Laying out the things that if our student ministry were this or that, it would be the kind of place that they'd love their kids to grow up in. And I've just left that, and I'm very energized anytime Ministry Architects is involved. But as it relates to our daily reading today, there was a really cool story that Mark talks about. His church where he serves, the offices are actually upstairs from a coffee house, Ebenezer's Coffee House. And when they were just moving into that place and praying over its future, much like we'll be praying over the future of our church building here not long from now, somebody in the circle of prayer said that they wished that their church would become a dream factory. And that really spoke to me because I would really hope that the church at Wood Forest, that the church at large, not just our campus, would become a dream factory, would be the place where when you enter, you find yourself in the presence of a dreaming God, a God who says, let me know what you'd like to see, and then pray for it, and then open your eyes and see me at work, maybe fulfilling that dream there in your midst. A dream factory would be the best kind of place for our church to become. I want to encourage you, if you come to our church and you're worshiping in our church and God nudges you with an idea, write it down. And if it's an idea that you think the church could help you fulfill, then tell me, call me, let's have coffee, let's talk about the God-sized dream that maybe God's planting in your heart. The future of our church will not be limited to what Brent thinks is a good idea. It'll be an idea for what all of you think is a good idea. A little bit later, he says this. He says, and when you get a God idea, you need to take it captive. In the words of Paul, take captive every thought and make it obedient to Christ. Basically, I want to encourage you in your dreaming, when you have an idea, don't just tell me, but continue to pray about it. Draw a circle around it in your prayer journal. He ends with this, and it makes me feel a little weird to even say it. Maybe you'll feel weird hearing it. But he ends today's reading this, talking of a guy named Nolan Bushnell, who is the creator of the Atari game system. He once stated, everyone who's ever taken a shower has had an idea. It's the person who gets out of the shower, dries off, and does something about it who makes a difference. So tonight, when you're taking your shower and a God idea comes to you, get out, dry yourself off, and do something with it. Write it down, shoot me a text, set up a time for us to visit, because dreams do come true. And God-sized dreams will only be fulfilled if we pray together and we sit back and watch what God's going to do with that God-sized vision. I'm excited to become a dream factory here at the Church of Wood Forest, and it'll begin with your dreams that take place over a meal, written on a napkin, or maybe even, as this author says, in the shower. Hope you're dreaming big these days, and I hope that you're getting a ton out of your prayer circles. So go and circle up and enjoy your prayer this evening, and I'll see you tomorrow here on our video. Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.